12,000 cops, 5,000 National Guardsmen, and 7,500 soldiers, versus thousands of young protesters. The result? A night of chaos that the world couldn't look away from. August 28, 1968, Chicago became the epicenter of a national crisis. Tens of thousands of demonstrators flooded the city as the Democratic National Convention got underway. They weren't there for politics inside the hall. They were protesting the Vietnam War, demanding an end to a conflict that had already taken the lives of more than 30,000 Americans. Groups like the National Mobilization Committee to End the War in Vietnam and the Youth International Party, better known as the Yippies, organized marches, rallies, and sit-ins. But the city of Chicago, under Mayor Richard J. Daley, was prepared for a showdown. He had over 12,000 police officers, 5,000 National Guardsmen, and nearly 7,500 Army troops stationed across the city. The tension boiled over on August 28, when protesters tried to march toward the convention site at the International Amphitheater. Police charged into the crowd with clubs and tear gas. Demonstrators chanted, "The whole world is watching," and they were right. Television networks broadcast the violence into millions of American homes. Inside the convention, chaos matched the streets outside. Delegates clashed over the party's stance on Vietnam, with anti-war voices like Senator Eugene McCarthy and George McGovern challenging the establishment candidate, Vice President Hubert Humphrey. The images of police beating unarmed protesters shocked the nation. A government commission later described the clashes as a police riot, shifting public opinion about the war and trust in government. The protests at the 1968 Democratic National Convention became a defining moment of the decade, symbolizing the generational divide, the collapse of consensus on Vietnam, and the power of protest in shaping history. Follow, like, and share for more interesting tidbits and stories from history.